What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted420 has returned. And I'm sick as shit right now doing this video. But you know what? I don't like getting behind. So, here we go. Today, we're going to take a look at the Aspire Nautilus tank. I know everybody and their fucking mama's already done one, but here's mine. Aspire Nautilus. Let's take a look at it. Alright folks, and we're back. We're back once again. Yeah, it's you know what? There's a lot of videos on this tank. So what I'm going to do, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff in this review while I'm sick. Interesting story. What was it? Thursday, I was going to work. I was about to pick my boss up. Lady hit me, knocked the front end out of my Audi. It got destroyed completely. But that morning, it was also like 32 degrees out. I didn't have a jacket because I didn't plan on standing outside, but I had to stand outside for like 2 hours while all the stuff happened and the fire trucks and all that shit. So, yeah, so I got sick. I wasn't able to go to work Friday, and it's just been horrible. I hate getting sick. All right, so yeah, today we got the Aspire Nautilus, and it's a badass little tank. This one came from eCiggity. The homies at eCiggity, and they sell this thing over there for $35.99. $35.99 for this tank. And when I first saw it and I first heard about it, and the price was like $35, I was like, whoa, you know, I could get like another K-Fun tobacco clone or something. You know, this thing, I mean, it better be pretty good. Well, I started seeing reviews. Everybody was saying it was good. It was good. And yeah, I gotta say, to me so far, we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. It is the best non-rebuildable fill-up-and-go tank you can get your hands on. I've been using it exclusively on this Proto Vapor XPV DNA 20 device. Shout out to Suck My Mod, Matt from Suck My Mod. I love saying that, Suck My Mod. He let me borrow it for a review, and I may be buying it from him. I love this thing. Got a review coming up on it too, the Proto Vapor X. Fucking yeah. But anyway, I've been loving this thing. This tank's been pretty awesome. It gets down there. Here's the only thing that sucks. You guys remember back when you still smoked the Stinkies and you get sick and you go to smoke a cigarette and it just fucking made cigarettes extremely unenjoyable. That's that's kind of what it's like with vaping. If I'm using something like with real heavy PG, that throat hit tears my throat up while I'm sick. And I got some heavy VG in here. And it's handling it well. No problem wicking, nothing. It's just power through it. And I got it on the widest airflow settings. And it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Like I was trying to hit my K-Funs and the Expromiser and all these other tanks. And they're just destroying my throat right now while I'm sick. But I can have a toke on this. I'm going to have a toke. The flavor is excelente on these things, people. And I think I already seen a couple videos Rip Trippers put up. You can rebuild the heads if you're real careful and do it. I'm not going to do all this shit. Matter of fact, I will more than likely be getting another one of these and some replacement packs so I can have one and I can give one to the wife, because I'm not going to say it's going to replace your K-Funs or your Typhuns or your Swapes or your Drippers, but the flavor is excelente. The adjustable airflow is a dream. Love the adjustable airflow. I got the stock drip tip on it, and that's not how I use it. I just got it here for example. I use this little stubby fella most of the time. But it's a sweet tank. We're going to talk about why it's a sweet tank. You guys probably know why it's a sweet tank already, but I'll tell you why I like it, I guess. Let me have another joke real quick. It's not bad on this widest airflow setting. It is not bad. But I guess without messing around too much, let's dive up close and we'll take a look at it. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, folks, and here we are. Here we are with the Aspire Nautilus. It sounds better when you speak of it this way. The Aspire Nautilus. Yeah, here's an up close. Let's bring in manual focus on this thing. There we go. There we go. Here's a close-up look at this fella. Here's what's cool about this tank. There's a couple things I like. You know, you can change out the drip tip for sure. That's, you know, that's kind of a gimme at this point. But it's got a 5 mil, or is it like 5.2 mil? I think it's 5 mil. I'm thinking about a squape or something. It's got a 5 mil Pyrex tank. That is fucking awesome. And it even got little leaves telling you how many mils you're up to. And it's got Aspire Nautilus real big on there. I think it looks pretty cool. It's it's a very odd looking piece. But I think the Aspire Nautilus is just a beautiful. Now see, I went straight to like Australian, UK. I fucking Big Tom says I have a horrible UK accent. But anyway, let's take a look at the packaging of the Aspire Nautilus. It is I like this little sleeve. It's got this little matte finish on this sleeve. It's pretty fancy. It's like you're buying a freaking bottle of cologne. And look at this. We even got like a holographic Aspire thing on here. These dudes are getting serious. Let me turn that right side up. Ooh, check that out. But yeah, you got instructions and tells you all about it and stuff. What's all in it. There's no instructions on here. I'm lying. But yeah, these dudes are getting for real. Let me pop that sleeve off. Baller ass shit right there. Nautilus adjustable airflow tank system. But yeah, it came in here like so. Huge little oh son of a bitch, what was that? Oh yeah, telling you about when you screw off. I'm not reading all that. It's a pretty simple system they got here. But instructional manual. And then in here, like so, was bam, the Nautilus. It came with a head. I got that other one. I washed it out. It's in the closet. There's a 1.7 ohm head and a 1.9 ohm head. So it comes with 2 of them. And look at this baller ass beauty ring though. It's this is a step above the regular old beauty rings you see on Egos. This shit's nice. No, but that came in there. Big old hole for it. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing else in there. But yeah, the packaging is pretty impressive. Aspire's getting serious about shit. They're trying to. These dudes, they're gonna run the fill up and go market before it's all done. Yeah, this thing's nice. And the adjustable airflow is even nicer. The widest open. I like that you don't have to get airflow from the 510. That's sweet. That they got it set up with a little ring, and you can hear a little click every time you lock it into place. On listen. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I use the biggest one mostly. This little one I never really fuck with. It's way too tight. I have messed with that one and that one, but I like to party with that one. You know, big old gaping hole on the vaping hole. But yeah, this thing's pretty simple too. Only thing that kind of sucks is when you go to put more juice in it. Here's what you do: you just gotta come here, son of a bitch. There you go. Sometimes it's pretty tight, but overall, not that bad. Bam. You can just leave your juice over there chilling while you replace the coils and so forth. And there's our coil right there. This is like a little dual micro going on down there. These guys are pretty cool. Let me show you what the head looks like. Everybody's probably already seen this shit anyway. But there's the head. And you can pop all that shit off, pull that coil out, drop you a new one in there if you wanted to. But son of a bitch. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna try to get the light in on that thing. Everything looks good. You screw this bitch in right here. I think this this base, this silicone seal or whatever it is, looks pretty cool. It's like a fucking, like the shit inside Tony Stark's chest. You know what I mean? Kind of has that look to it. Maybe like a spaceship. But yeah, you just got a little stem system. And I think the reason this is so good, it's kind of similar to a lot of the K-Fun type tanks. You got a nice little reduced chamber in there, harnessing all that tasty vapor right up to you. It's nice and warm and tasty. It makes sense. It makes sense. And then Aspire did their thing on this bad boy. This thing looks funny. What I thought was crazy, I don't even know if I want to take it off. The top of this glass is threaded. I was like, oh shit, they got threaded glass on here, y'all. But fuck, I haven't even taken the top off, so I don't even have to worry about it. But I saw it once when I did it once. Fucking juice everywhere. I'm slipping. It's whatever. But yeah, it's you replace the heads. I got a few buddies that told me heads have lasted them months so far. Yeah, that's correct, months, so like a month and a half without having to change the head. So that's awesome. But I heard like replacement packs of heads are like $16.95 for a 5-pack. So the heads for these bitches are kind of up there. But hell, considering how long they last, I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't. Yeah, that's really everything you need to see. It's a fucking badass little glass Pyrex tank. And you know what? One thing that threw me off, I thought it was going to be a lot heavier than it is. But then again, I've been playing with fucking huge ass tanks lately. So maybe it was just me. But it's really light to me. This on top of this damn Proto Vapor, it's just, yeah, it's really a real light, nice vape. And that's how I've been using it exclusively for the past few days. I've had this thing, what, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks? Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast. Like I said, I'm going to get another one for my wife. So she can have an easy fill up and go type thing. Don't have to worry about coils and shit like on her K-Fun. Yeah, I mean, hell, anybody that's wondering what tank to get, just got into vaping, you got like an Ego C Twist, or you got a Vamo, or something, you just want to get a good tank that you don't want to rebuild yet, this motherfucker's the winner. And when we back out, I'm going to talk about why it's the winner. And fucking there it is, everybody. There's everything. I'm sick of shit. I shouldn't be I shouldn't be trying to do videos, but I am. So yeah, that's up close on the Nautilus. Little weird looking fucking glass badass. All right, let's back out and talk about it. All right, folks. We just took an up close personal look at the Aspire Nautilus. And yes, I really, really, really love this tank. It vapes very nicely. Vapes very nicely. What do we got it set to? It was sitting at 9. I'm bumping up to 9.5 watts. I've been vaping around somewhere in there from like 8.5 to 10.5, depending on how I'm feeling and depending on which air hole I'm using. I can do some good mouth alongs on here. I'm mostly lung inhaling. The flavor's been extremely nice. I've been very surprised. The day I realized it was the shit is I got some more of my Fruitgasm Delight in from Quantum, and I loaded it up. That's when I put the fresh coil in, just so I could get a, and it made my all-day vape taste good. Taste real good. Like I used nothing but this tank for like 2 days straight, and I didn't mind. It's not like I was like fucking fiending for one of my other badass tanks. It wasn't bad. So this tank is gonna be for anybody that doesn't feel like rebuilding. And even if you do like rebuilding and you just want a simple, easy to go setup that you can throw on something, the Aspire Nautilus is a fucking beast. It's nice. I really like it for what it is. Like I said, that's what I'm gonna recommend. I used to recommend way back in the day, it was Pro Tanks and Clear 30s, and then the Aspire BDCs come out. I was like, oh my god, fill up and go vape. That's the one. The Nautilus is the one. And $34.99 or $35.99 is the price of it, which it's about 20 bucks more than most of the other Glassomizers. But fuck man, I gotta say it's worth it. It even smashes its old shit, the BDCs. This fucking tank, even though the coil is similar, the way it works, the way it's fucking bailed up into that, it's badass. Let me have it over real quick. Yeah, it can get down. It can really get down. That's at 9.5 watts on this DNA 20. It's been great. This little combo right here has been the awesomeness. Just grab it. It's good. It's really good. I'm not gonna say the flavor is as good as K-Fun's and all the other really nice, flavorful, rebuildable tanks, but it's up there. It is way up there. It is way up there. And you guys know this already. This is probably like the fucking 12th review of the Nautilus you watched. But hey, you know what? It's whatever. I really like it. I'm glad I finally got my hands on it. For a while there, I was so caught up with my K-Funds and all that, and I was like, Nautilus come out. That sounds pretty badass. So I got all my rebuildables. So I was like, fuck it, let's give it a shot. And I'm glad I gave it a shot. It's good. It's good. You know what? The last I looked on eSiggity, these were out of stock. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more in soon. But yeah, they're out of stock at the moment. But Nautilus, if you were wondering, if you were on the fence and you were like, I don't know, I'm good with what I got, get this motherfucker. It shits on the BDCs, shits on the Pro Tanks, shits on the iClears. It Aspire's running the game as far as fill up and go. They're killing it over there in China. Boys going hard in the paint. But yeah, without running too long, folks, I'm fucking sick as shit. I feel like hammered dog shit. I'm gonna need to go lay down. I decided I'd get this video knocked out. I might do a couple more videos. I don't know. We'll see how. I'm popping a bunch of pills and fucking. All right, today we're talking about such and such. You know what I mean? But yeah, well, I appreciate everybody watching. Remember to keep on vaping, folks. And most importantly, you stay sexy, YouTube. I'm out.